Hi, my name is Courtney Schonefeld, and I run this page and also the website www.coursesubjects.net. I provide digital courses, digital study guides, and sample tests to help you pass the Core Subjects EC through 6 exam. So there's a lot of other companies out there that you could buy from, but the reason I recommend you buy from me is because I have taken the Core Subjects test and I have passed all subject areas. I've been doing tutoring for over 10 years for people taking different Texas exams. So I have a lot of experience. And what I do is I break it down and as far as the state competencies and descriptive statements, what you need to know, but in an easy to understand format. And I cut out all of the extra stuff that you really don't need to waste your time on. So some tips on preparing is to realize what you're getting yourself into. So it's a tough exam, 267 questions, as you probably know, and you have about 5 hours to take the test. It's broken down like this: 75 questions for English language arts and reading and the science of teaching reading, and you get 1 hour and 45 minutes for that. Then you have 47 math questions with 60 minutes for those, 41 social studies questions and only 35 minutes, so that's really quick. 52 science questions with 40 minutes, 52 fine arts, health, and PE test questions with 40 minutes. Some of those are pilot test questions, meaning that they won't count, but you don't know which ones are which. So you just do your best on everything. If you don't know the answer, just guess, because you have a chance of getting it correct. Some things that I did that I found very helpful when I prepared: of course, I got a really good study guide, and I read that from cover to cover. So if you buy my digital study guide, you can print it out, read it, take notes, highlight. The other things I did that are free is I Googled release star tests, and I took a lot of release star tests for the different subject areas. And then when I would miss questions, I would look up more information about that. And you've seen me post about that. The other thing I did that was very helpful is if you go to the Pearson website where you register for the test, they have a preparation guide. It's not a really good study guide because it's not thorough, but at the end there's some sample questions. And they have what's called rationales where they explain why those answers are right. That's very helpful, so you can start thinking like the test writers think. So when you have to answer those questions, you know how to answer them right, especially those situational questions where they'll say, what's the best way to teach this concept or handle this situation? We do offer something that I don't think anybody else has, and that's a whole digital course on how to answer situational test questions. So the ones that I was just talking about, how to answer, for example, if it says Mrs. Gonzalez is teaching 3rd grade math, what's the best way to teach adding fractions? And it'll give you 4 options. So we have a course designed just for that at www.coursesubjects.net. And again, I also offer phone tutoring. So please let me know how I can help you, and don't get discouraged. I've worked with people that have failed it several times. And as you know, there's the 5 test limit, so don't wait till it gets that close. Let us help you, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.